G'day guys, and welcome to World of Tanks with the Magnificent Margon. Now, still having the same 5 times battle snuff problems, where I think it's 5 times, now this is only an assumption, people are just not playing smart, they're just playing. Probably a little rant there, but that's the way, that's the only thing that I can come up with as an answer for why people are being so stupid when playing World of Tanks at the moment. It's just, I don't know, Kaz and I have played, 20 odd battles today. And it's actually been really disappointing. It's really like, I think I've played worse since I've got my XVM running again. I don't know why, but I haven't done anything different, but it just feels like I'm playing worse. And out of all the battles we've played, we've not really won that many battles today. As you can see, scumbags are homing into a typical TD hill, just for pot shots, just to try and scare us off the hill. I've come up here on my AT8. Now, this isn't a brilliant game, but it's sort of a game that's, I don't know, it's just hard in AT8. AT8's are quite a strong tank. Like, their weak point is this little dome on top of the tank. It's probably one of the worst things. As you can see, the scumbags really homed in then, and TDs and whatever else, they just took out the M3 Lee and the Stug. But yeah, there is probably the weakest point on this tank. That's where I aim every time. Most of the AT model tanks, that's where I aim. I don't know whether the British didn't work out that having a 360 degree commander's cup hole to see 360 degrees in an AT was, yeah, okay, you need to do it, but at the same time there had to have been a better way of doing it. Now, I just sit here, and sit here, and sit here, and we'll speed it up 2 times. I'm watching the map carefully too at the moment, because it's more or less, as you can see, I'm feathering around, trying very hard to find something to shoot. M7 pops up in the water, I've bounced a shot of him, and I've put a shot into him, which is perfect. Now, I've only recently got myself an M7. I haven't really got to their full potential of how they play yet, but it's not too bad. Now, I've noticed that the guys over at the bridge there really probably need my help a hell of a lot more. Well, as you can see, they're almost dead. So I'm just sort of feathering for that PZ-38, hoping for hits. Got him. Well, I don't understand why the 36 is saying that. I haven't been paying attention to where he is, though. He's over there in town. And I couldn't make up my mind what to do. I was worried about where the M7 was, and I was sort of in one of my moves where, do I find him? Do I kill him? What do I need to do? Now, the Hellcat's not helping me, the SU-100's not helping me. There's that M7. I've just spotted him again. There's a shot, another shot. There's 2 shots and 2 bounces off him. Now the Hellcat's just taking him out. So I've know, okay, time to move. This hill is a hot spot for scumbags. Let's get out of there. And I'm pretty sure that shot was near me. Can't see where it was. So I thought, you know what, it's time to man up. Let's protect this scumbag, which I failed at doing. Hey, hang on. No! My cat's trying to get the cookies. No cookies. Typical cat. Every time I decide that I want to have a snack, it decides, no, I must have it. Puts its paw out, trying to grab everything. So there's the Hellcat. Now I got a critical hit, but what did I hit that was critical? I don't know. Hellcat's down. Now I'm still pretty well bouncing shots here. Now I'm only just shooting over the top of this rock and not really doing any damage. My track's back up now. There's a better shot. I only detracked him, but then I'm starting to put some damage in. Now I haven't actually got the upgrade gun here. This is still the second gun on this. There's 4 different guns. So, and it's not a bad little gun. Great rate of fire, but it just doesn't have the damage you need. Now, as you can see, we've just repelled them quite severely. Now, there's this KV2. Oi! Now my grapes are going everywhere. So, I've just taken a fair whack from that KV2, and it has done him damage. Set him on fire. Typical. So there we go. Now, that's just... Now... This was part of the 5-ton weekend. Sorry about all that. Couldn't really do commentaries, but the video was good enough. My cat decided it wanted the bag of grapes too, so it took the bag and ran away with it. Well, nearly got away with it. Threw the grapes on the floor. So, and that's why I always say to people, you've got to watch that map. Particularly at the moment with 5 times weekend, it's key. And Kaz and I have been watching the map over the last few battles, but when you're on the other side of the map and you're not in the position like you are with the AT where you can get over here and protect it, it's very hard. So like today I did the same thing on this tank and we didn't pull off this kind of sort of defensive victory. We still won, but we weren't able to defend like we just did then. I'm still worried about where this other TD was at the time, the other Hellcat. They're very fast and very dangerous TD. And we just lost our Hellcat, I think it is. Well, someone behind us just actually got hit. And I went, the Hellcat's behind us. So, yeah, sure. I didn't really pay attention to 36. I thought it was the SU-100. And he's calling, give me Top Gun. And I'm like, yeah, but you can have your Top Gun, get over here and claim it. So, I've sneakily come out. Now, I'm actually pinned against this wall here. That was lucky he missed me. So, I've actually gone, alright, he's fired. I can get in a position. So, I'm wheeling. Bounce his shot. Plant one into him. Keep turning. Bounce, and shoot. That's another shot into him. He's missed me. Oh, I completely missed there. I didn't. I'm not close enough in, so when I do that, it's silly. Now the Hellcats completely ignored me and got the SU-100. I thought the SU-100 in this instance was the one that was going for the Top Gun. I didn't actually read it was the 36 till after I actually saw him fire. I went, oh, I probably should have shot the Hellcat and not left it to him. But that's just the way it goes. So it's sort of difficult. Like, this is a great map, and it is a very two-sided map. Like, sometimes I've seen people win from the other side. Like, I see 50-50 on this map, and it is a good 50-50 map. I don't think they'll ever really change a lot on that map because the balance is perfect. You can't get much better. So, alright, let's go over and have another look and see what I've got in the archives from the last few days. Okay guys, well, I just randomly picked out one. I noticed numbers in my thing saying KV220 and I went, ooh, I haven't actually really done a footage of this. Now, here we go. Now the KV220 is a premium tank. It's basically a KV1 with the bazooka gun, as I would call it, more or less. Oh, hang on. Did something crazy then. Where's my... Oh, that's what I've done. Pushing the wrong button. Typical. As you can see, damage 110, penetration 99, so it's not too bad. There is a KV1 on the other team, and I don't get to kill him. Very disappointed. This is actually probably a very good match, and we do lose this match. Now, I do tell Kaz about my new positioning, which I've discovered, which I come around here quite hard and aggressively. Oh, I missed that. I need to zoom my camera in. I have to start doing that. This is getting stupid now. Shots I need to hit, I'm missing. That one should have been down on that lower glacier. That was silly of me again. But, lucky for me, this is one of those tanks that is very forgiving. The only thing is, Kaz is telling me I've got a T40 on my left, and there's not a lot I can do right now. I need to be very careful, and I don't have the support coming up that alleyway. I thought the Keyhoe and the PZ38 might support that flank, and they haven't. So I've been left in a very, very dangerous position now. So what I've learnt from this now is you've got to have people coming up this aisle here to stop this happening. When this starts to happen, then you have problems like I'm having right now, where you get boxed in and there's not a lot you can do. So currently I'm having to go down here and push them back. Now the M7's coming after me. Kaz is up there playing off an M3 Lee. He's about to have an Electo sort of charge in on him. I've just got rammed by an M7. I'm having a hell of a time lining up these shots because the turret traverse in this tank is not the best. I also think I've been detracked. Yes, I've been detracked as well, which doesn't help. So I'm currently fighting people without a track on in very dangerous situations. And Kaz has fallen, and like I do start to go, alright, time to go man mode on these guys. We have to rip these guys apart. Hertz is still behind me, so I've decided I have to move up. I have to go forward. Now I've got the scumbag on me. And out in the field, it looks pretty good from where we're sitting, but out in the field there, it's not. They're just moping around. They're letting me duke it out here in this city. And it would have been nice if the Keyhoe had come down and supported me. These guys had come down the main road and supported me to protect my flank, but they didn't. So I've come out here now and I've gone, alrighty, it's time to take out the KV-1. Let's do some serious damage on it. Actually, we do win this map, but I don't stick around to watch the end of the battle. KV-1 does take me out in the end. That's right, Kaz was yelling at me to go forward because I had that Hertzer behind me again. And I was trying to ignore the Hertzer. I wanted to do as much damage as I could. As you can see, I loaded Premier rounds to do it because I really needed to. And yeah, because of the amount of damage I did on that KV-1, I distinctly remember we actually won this. Now, I don't have the end game results, so I can't really tell you whether we did or not. But it's in a very strong position for us to win. The KV-1's pretty well dead. Hertz is dead. 49's going still pretty strong. The Electo, not much of a threat to what we've got left with our TDs. But we're not in a very, very healthy position either. So, I'm pretty sure we won this one actually. I'm pretty sure we did. I remember Kaz going, yes, don't have the bloody M7 again. But, yeah, all I can say is, I know that there's not that many people watching my videos, but at the same time, when playing, even though it's a 5-time weekend, don't just play to get 5 stars. Play to actually win and play properly. I think people are just sort of playing this game at the moment of World Tanks to be annoying, more or less. And they're just playing to get 5 stars. I don't care what tank that is. They go in there, they die, they go out, they grab another tank. And it's probably typical of people who are not in the position I'm in, where I'm trying very hard to get more than just one tier 10. Like, I've only got one tier 10. So I haven't got a lot of experience in higher tier tanks, but I've got a lot of tier 8s now, and Half the trouble is everyone's trying to get their 5 stars on their tier 10 instead of grinding up their tanks. And I can understand that. I know that a lot of people who have got a lot of tier 10s and stuff, or a couple, they're trying to get that 5-time star, and it gives them the free XP. And if you use gold, it unlocks it, puts it into your free XP bundle, and then you can use it to upgrade things. So, look, I know that everyone's trying to do that, but I think you need to play more smart. I think you need to take the opportunity and not just get a bad win rating just because that looks so cool, that cloud as you're spinning around. Yeah, it's getting frustrating. Kaz and I, we're pretty well rage quitting tanks at the moment, just because we should be able to get our double stars after our 5-time stars after a couple of battles, and that's what we generally do. So yeah, outside of that, guys, I know it's another bit of a rant, but these are the 2 best battles out of the last couple of days, and they're pretty well both wins. But it would be nice to not have to sift through as many videos as I have done, just to try and find something that's half decent gameplay. As you see, only 1,000 damage, but by what XVM's telling me, or my damage meter up at the top there, but it should be more. I should be getting a lot more, or I should be getting a lot more support to be able to not take so much damage early on, to be able to then get further in this game. So if you like my videos, guys, please like them. If you watch them and you don't like them, hit the don't like button. Doesn't bother me one way or another which way you go. If you just want to watch them, just watch them. That is okay with me. So there is a subscribe button, big red one. You do have to sign up to YouTube, and you do need a Google account to do that sort of stuff. I was a bit hesitant at first to do it. Then once I started doing it, I started learning more, and I started to then go, alright, well, I can do this. So I've started doing my own YouTube videos for people to enjoy. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. It will let you know all the updates I've done. I think it does a weekly update. It doesn't let you know every day. I do every day, which I've got to do, which I have done, sorry, by the time I put this video up. My latest one on my Facebook page, which is in the description below. Please come over, like me on there, and you'll be notified every day when I put a video up, because I put one up every day. What else is there? Email address. Now I have got an email address now. Please send through your World of Tanks replays. I will go through them, particularly when I have periods like this. I will probably use other people's videos and commentate on them. If you just leave a brief description in the email, what it's about, I'll be able to then use it possibly in my videos. Now I do request that people go onto worldoftanks.com. World of Tanks replay, sorry, my bad. Just Google WOT replays and it should come up for you. And once you've done that, there is also a link to it in the description. Go in there, upload the link that you get, like the web page link. Just send an email through saying blah blah, like for instance this battle, KV2 Rockstar game, I don't know, shit game but good results, something like that. I don't know, take your pick. Even if you want to put your worst one in there and say, look, everyone picks on me, something like that, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. Just lets me know what I'm looking at, and I might be able to use it. So yeah, outside of that, guys, happy hunting, and I'll catch you on that battlefield.